Hey everyone, and welcome to the Stew Cell Oakville Tankard. This is Mary Chilvers, and I will be your commentator for tonight's game between Courtney Auld and Hailey Armstrong.
Oh, she got to put more weight on those ones.
Just getting the first end underway here with Courtney Auld having the hammer. Courtney drew the button in the draw to the button, so Courtney gets the hammer in this first end. Hailey and Courtney both at 1 and 2 in their pool. So loser of this game is going to be out, and the winner, not sure, but will have a possible chance to make one of the top 12 spots.
Right up. Hard, Mel. Hard. Okay, you're good. Good sweep. I was at 10 and that moved. Yeah, couple rocks down.
So just to introduce you to these teams, we have Hailey Armstrong, Skip, Jessica Humphreys, Michaela Robert, and Terry Weeks. And on the Courtney Auld team, it's Courtney playing Skip, Chrissy Cadoran, Kayla Auld, which is Courtney's sister, and Melanie Ebosh is the lead on this squad. Pretty open end to start out. Both of these teams fairly young players, young up and comers, so I'm expecting to see a pretty tight game here. This is the final round tonight of all the pool games. And as I mentioned, it'll be top 12 that go to the next round, with the winner of each pool going straight to the quarterfinals tomorrow morning. There will be another round tonight, around probably 10 o'clock. Once all the teams are determined, the teams that are advancing, once they're all determined. The 4 teams that do advance right to tomorrow morning are Team Inglis. They won their pool. Team Kim, Team Ha, and Team Morrison. So they're going to go straight to the quarterfinals tomorrow morning. They get tonight off. We're going to continue to see a very open end here, which is quite typical of the younger teams. Maybe they don't want to get right into it too early. They have played a few games here in Oakville now, so they should be pretty comfortable with the ice. This is Chrissy Cadoran, the third for the Courtney Auld team. You might hear me say Kathy Auld, because that would be Courtney's mom. She's also a competitive player. So I don't think that was the call. I think they were playing this whole end very simple into the house, but she does come up light on that, which is now a corner guard, which is not terrible for the Auld team. Now Hailey has to make a decision, and it looks like she's going to try to come around that corner. Bit of a risky call, because the Auld team could actually get a couple of points here just from using that corner guard with the hammer. She might just be playing to block off, put a tight guard there. I'm not sure what the call was. I think she's coming around it. Just doesn't want to be deep on this shot. So that does come up a little bit deep, and it does give Courtney a chance now to make a freeze onto that rock around her corner guard, and that would give the Auld team a pretty good chance of scoring more than 1 point in this end.
Really loops in there, right, at the end?
Yeah.
13-7 on that.
I don't know. I wasn't really sure.
Close! Kayla! Close, Mel! Hard! Keep it straight, keep it moving. Keep it straight and keep it moving. Hard, 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 hard.
Just don't want to over curl here. It's pretty good.
I don't mind, like, if you tap it a hair.
Yeah.
But you don't really have to try to get second shot, like, to get two.
I agree. Maybe like. I think that's to move it a little bit.
No, that's what I gave you.
Okay.
So I want to take a little more? I don't want that.
You got to be on this side of it, right?
Okay, corner freeze. Tap high side's not, like a little top, just touching is not bad. We just make sure we have to stay high side. I gave a hair more than Jess for ice. Yeah, so same as like my draw to the, like I need less than that, right?
So you heard Hailey. This is a pretty tough shot, but it's really all she has. She's got to play a freeze on that top yellow rock, the Auld rock that is sitting shot rock right now. If she could put a bit of an angle on it and be shot rock, it'd be a very good shot.
Line's good. Easy. Gotta move. Gotta move. Grace. Hard, Grace. Hard. Anything on that, Michaela?
It's a little heavy. A lot heavy, actually. That's, yeah, just too much weight on that. So now gives Courtney a really good chance here to score 2 points in the first end.
Than it is, right, to go too far. So you don't want to set up a double. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, as long as I'm not high, we're not.
You can be
setting-
back here too.
Okay, there.
A really aggressive or somewhat aggressive call would be to come around that corner guard again. If she could sink one on top of the yellow one and sit 1 and 2, she'd actually have quite a good chance to score a 3-ender right off the bat. But she's going to play it more conservatively, draw over to the open side, which would probably force Hailey into having to hit the open one, and they will have their shot for 2. So either call is good. So first rock for Courtney Auld in the first end.
Guys, back eight's perfect. Back here's perfect. It's curling, really curling hard. Really hard for T. Hard, guys, keep going, keep going. Okay.
Just coming up a little bit short on that one.
It's not enough, it's just fresh. Good toss.
You threw it fine. I mean, yeah, but we got by it by quite a bit. Like, would it not have all curled? But I think with less weight,
I was through, right?
Like mine with T-line weight warped in. I'm saying, is that minimum? I think that's okay.
So Hailey's going to play the same shot she played on her first one. She's going to try to play the freeze around that corner guard onto the yellow rock. She has to be careful not to bump off that yellow one a little bit and might set up a double for Auld to take 3. So a conservative call, she could hit that yellow rock that's open and give up a 2, but she's going to go play the freeze here.
Still heavy. Don't listen to me, actually.
Play the weight. Yeah, line. Yep. Okay, line's good. Line's good. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
She did bounce off that one, but not really enough to be in too much trouble here. So
Yeah, really close. Good try.
not a bad spot, but I do think Courtney can get at this with probably like a back line type of weight. Just enough. She's got to get fully around that guard, hit it on the nose, and move it back enough to get two. So not an easy shot.
Light hack at the moment. Well, I slept the 13-7 through, so.
So a light hack, I think she's calling. Last shot for Courtney Auld. Throwing a hack waiter for possible 2 points. Not quite. So that will be a steal of one for Team Armstrong here in the first end, and we will be back after this break.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say, freaking gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout, 3/4 inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
And welcome back, everyone, to the second end of play. Team Courtney Auld up against Team Hailey Armstrong here at the Stu Sells Oakville Tankard. And we had a steal of one in the first end for Hailey Armstrong. Hailey made quite a nice shot to force Courtney Auld to have to make a bit of a precise shot to try to get her 2 points. She wrecked on the guard, and that resulted in a steal for Armstrong. Courtney Auld will have hammer here in the second end. She's got a nice corner guard already set up, and that's a beautiful roll she just got on that hit. Looks like the leads both made some really nice shots here in the second end. So Hailey has a bit of a decision here. She's got a very nice rock sitting on the button that she could guard. She's looking at going after the one behind the corner guard. You sure can't see much of it, so looks like the guard is going to be the call. I think a really nice tight guard, not in but tight, would be the preferred shot here. They really don't want this in the house.
Keep going, Jess. Get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there. Hard, hard, hard. Good.
That's a very nice shot.
6-5. Good. What do you like? Peel. Yeah.
So it's 5 rock rule, and now 5 rocks have been thrown, so the peeling can start. And I think the peel is the call here. That red rock that's on the button is a bit of trouble right now for the Auld team. So make some peels here, and you might get a chance to get at that one in the house. Pretty good. They disturbed that corner guard, moved it a little bit. Where Hailey could actually go after the one in the house now.
We can go one more if you want. Yeah, I like that. Like 9-5. Yeah.
She's calling to peel the corner guard and to try to roll for center guard. This is a really hard shot. The peel's not the hard part. It's getting the perfect roll. Peeling's not terrible, though, if she just peels it right out.
9. Good throw, Michaela. You like your corner? You guys want to do that, or you want to put it back? Okay, you got it.
So the Auld team is choosing just to put another corner guard up to guard the rock that they have over in the top 12 foot. They could just hit the one in the house and try to play the whole end out perfectly to take 2 points. This one is definitely too heavy, and that's going to leave a pretty routine double for the Armstrong team.
Just 9.5. Just 9.5. Yeah, unless you like peel. Peel? Okay. I don't think I need to whip it though. These will go easy.
So I think with that kind of weight, you hit this one on the nose. You'll make the double and stick around, which is important. Because at this point, there's a possible force for the Auld team if you can keep a couple of rocks in play.
Nice shot, Jess. Good sweep, Grace. And Michaela. 7-3.
So now Courtney has a chance to get that rock off the button. She's going to try to use the other red rock as sort of a corner guard by trying to roll behind it. A house, though, it's going to be a pretty easy run back if they do get the roll.
Hard, all the way. Really hard, you got it. Hard, 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 hard.
This one's really curling.
Kind of a round Christmas tree it. Yeah. I think just around. Yeah. Okay.
Yellow.
This is inside Hailey's draw pass, so watch it, but
Line's good. Yep. Not deep though. Yep. 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 Hard, Grace.
yeah, hard guys.
Hard. Keep going. Hard, Michaela. All you got. Push. Curl. 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 Curl.
Yep,
Curl.
hard over.
Curl. 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 Okay, Jess.
Shoot, sorry. guys.
16-3. What do you think here? Like,
So a bit of a mistake there, and she leaves a staggered guard situation here now. So the Auld team is going to try to draw around those two red rocks. And if they can get one behind there in front of the tee line, be a very good shot because there'll be no run back opportunity for the Armstrong team. Sweepers are indicating this one might be a bit strong.
Really curling.
So it does hang around for shot rock, but just a little heavy there. Gives the Armstrong team an opportunity to get one in there themselves and be shot rock.
I think it already is up to speed. I mean, I did get a 13.5 on that, but they won't because I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Few missed draws here in the first couple of ends. Players seem to be struggling a bit with draw weight.
Didn't make it there.
I think you're fine with the ice you gave me.
I still think it's fast on that side, right? Did she just pull back and then? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So same as my draw on my second one then? Okay.
So first rock for Hailey Armstrong. The Armstrong team does not have hammer here in the second end. Stole a point in the first.
Yep, line. Line's good. Whoa, yeah, good. Whoa, line's good. Wait only. Whoa, wait only. Whoa, then. Okay, to the back one, Grace. Yeah, bump it. Yep, go, Grace. Hard, Grace. Yep, hard, Grace. Right back. Hard. That's fine. Sorry.
So another heavy rock thrown down that path. They were discussing that that side of the sheet seems to be very fast.
14-2.
So again, a bit of a missed opportunity there, putting that one behind the tee line. So it does give Courtney now a chance.
Saying you guys don't hear me. 15.
Courtney's just going to ignore those rocks at the back. She just wants to draw around those two red guards and get one in top, maybe top 4 foot. She wants to place it where if Hailey has to play a freeze, Hailey cannot get shot out of the freeze.
Give it a hair, just a hair. I think you're okay.
So that's 3 rocks in a row that have gone behind the tee line. So there are definitely some struggles there with draw weight in that particular spot.
Okay, tee line. Might be heavy.
All you. Off. Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Line. Line. Yes, line.
Yep.
Hard line. Hard line. Really hard, Michaela. Hard, Michaela. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Whoa. Hey, just lock it on here. Whoa. All you. All you. All you. No bounce. No bounce. Good. Just wait.
Same ice.
It's a nice shot from Hailey. She's done her job here. Now, she's saying, okay, Courtney, I've still left you the button here. You can draw that and take your single.
No backing yet. All you. Sweep it to the tee.
Just tee line.
You gotta be on the pin. It's starting to curl. All you. Really
This is all up to the sweepers at this point. Line is really good. It's just a matter of weight.
Okay, line's good. Line's good.
all you.
Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. Great shot, Court.
Looks like she made it. So that will be 1 point on the board for Team Auld. 1-1 tie here after 2 ends of play, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells Team's brand new listing. And you know what? I've always said the 4 key things of real estate are location, layout, quality, and uniqueness. And oh my God, check out this location. We're on Lower Babby Point down in the Humber Valley. And who doesn't want to live here? It's like being in the country, but you live in the core of the city. We have the gorgeous Humber River, parks, bike path. You can walk down this bike path and you'll be at the Old Mill, beautiful place. They have a spa, a nice hotel, restaurant. You can go to the Jane subway station. You want to get downtown. You go up the hill and you're in the junction, all the funky shops, cafes, one of my favorite areas in the city. And you know what? This home is quality. We have a solid detached brick, beautiful house. We have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a stunning addition off the back with a huge living room. You go upstairs, we have cathedral ceilings in the prime bedroom. It has a wood-burning stove. We have a gorgeous stone fireplace in the living room. Kitchen's done, hardwood floors, crown molding, a sauna in the basement for those winter nights if you want to go in the sauna and get warm. And we have 2 exits in the basement. Tons of potential, apartment, in-law suites, so much. You know what? Uniqueness, you want cool? This house is super cool. On the main floor, we have a Gothic-style stained glass window from a demolished church in Quebec. In the prime bedroom upstairs, a gorgeous 19th century stained glass window shipped imported from Ireland. So cool. We have a ton of skylights, a ton of light. If you want light, this is the place. Also, oh my God, I'm afraid of the best thing. Backyard, private drive, concrete garage, beautiful, serene, idyllic setting, beautiful mature trees, gorgeous garden, so peaceful, so quiet. And you know what? The layout is awesome. 3 bedrooms, great living room, tons of room, tons of space in the basement, gorgeous kitchen. You know what? This home is so unique and so cool. You're going to be blown away by it. So go to stusells.ca, see all the videos, the pictures, the tour, the floor plans, and give me Stu a call.
Hey everyone, welcome back. As you can see, this is Stu Sankey, who is the sponsor of this event, and he is showing off the trophy that one lucky team will get here this weekend. On to end number 3 with a tie score of 1-1, Armstrong and Auld. And Hailey Armstrong will have the hammer here in the third end.
And you lefties can just get the warp right in there. It is the wrong one? It is the wrong one? I play with a left.
Yeah, that was a 14-3 too. So.
Do you like that instead?
I think this is fine right now.
I played with a lefty one time and like I honestly couldn't figure it out.
You
Like
like
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine with the peel too.
So Armstrong has the hammer here. It's a tie score.
Worrying about the peel.
Auld has a couple of center line guards up, and now I think the team is wondering if peeling is a better option here, which I think I would do.
Room. I like
But
it.
she's chosen to call the freeze.
I'm just afraid of it coming off out here. Or wait, if you need to, yep. Yeah, gotta go. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Keep going. Hard. You gotta keep going. Hard, Grace. All you got. Hard. Keep going. Hard, 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 hard.
Good sweep. 5-3. We gotta rip that shot.
Yeah, that's what Michaela was like. Oh,
So it doesn't get shot rock, but sitting second and third. So Courtney's got to be a bit careful.
Off that way.
I believe she's calling just to put up a center guard.
That's what I said to Grace. I said I think she's wider. It's gonna come off.
Yeah. It's your first? No.
No, Michaela's got one more.
Chrissy. Nice. Good.
Nice shot there by Kayla. So now a bit of trouble for the Armstrong team. There's 3 guards to deal with out there. So they're going to have to try to get some kind of a double peel out of this.
Can you still make the double peel? Oh, I got it.
Yeah, no good.
I think this one. Yeah.
It's pretty quick, eh?
I was in the middle.
That was tough to try to get more than one out. The way those rocks were situated. So pretty good situation now for the Auld team. For now, but again, she has to be careful with Armstrong having 2 red rocks in the rings. This is Chrissy Cadoran. I think she's called for another guard. This one might be a little deep, so if they could get it around the top one, be a pretty good shot. Hailey would try to get rid of those top two. Angles are good there for a double peel. Hailey's in a bit of a bind here now. I think it goes back to when she could have played a double peel earlier in the end, and she chose to draw. And they didn't quite make it the way they wanted to, and now they're in a bit of a mess, having to contend with three guards out front. So picks her own rock off of the 4 foot, and now Courtney's going to have an opportunity here to come around that center yellow rock. Really put the pressure on Armstrong. The Armstrong team has been chasing the entire end. First rock for Courtney in the third end. That's a really nice shot by Courtney. Sitting 2 buried on the button.
Like even if I do that, I still don't have a shot there. Yeah, no, try to give yourself some space. Like this is obviously jamming, but you can spill the other two.
Yeah, Haley's objective here is to hit the yellow one onto the front yellow, the one that's on the button. At least try to get rid of a couple of the yellow. She's not getting rid of all of them. But she needs to open things up a little bit for her next shot.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Same thing?
I think up here because that's her only shot, right?
She doesn't have that.
She does with low weight. Yeah.
I don't think so, Court. The guard's in the way.
Okay. I still like. No, I don't like it here because then she can cut us down, right? Go up
Oh,
here.
guys sitting on top.
Yeah. Okay.
So just wait.
Yeah.
The only thing is, you don't want to leave her that.
I think even if we're here, that one's still going to be out counting, right? Even if we're, yeah. Like just full four. Bite the button's fine. I wouldn't go any deeper.
Well, really good opportunity for Courtney
Full four. Biting
is to sink another one in there. Very important to be in front of the tee line.
just hold us to one. Yeah.
She could really put the pressure on the Armstrong team here if she places this one perfectly.
Line's a little tighter. Line's tight. Close.
Easy.
Whoa, where?
Easy.
Whoa. Just here. Whoa. Never. Okay.
Well, they really
We almost got like
let
stuck.
Armstrong off the hook on that shot, even if you come up short as a guard, and she knows that. Again, I think
You can bump it a little bit.
some of the players are struggling with draw weight, but that was definitely too heavy, and it does give the opportunity for
To it. It's right on the
Hailey to get out of this end.
back, touching the back button. Okay. Easy.
All you.
Easy.
Line's good. Easy. Room. Michaela, drop. Michaela. No. You need to rub Michaela.
This one has some curling to do.
Yeah, hard, guys, hard. Hard, bite the button.
At least wants to cut them down if she can't get shot out of it. That's a good shot. Looks like it is a steal, though, of one for Team Auld. And we will be back right after this message. Welcome back, everyone, to the Stu Sells Oakville Tankard. This is the last game of pool play. And our feature sheet here is Armstrong versus Auld. Just starting the fourth end of play here. And we have a 2-1 score for Auld after Auld steals one in the third. Hailey Armstrong made a very nice shot just to give up one there. So she was in a little bit of trouble that entire end. So she will retain hammer here in the fourth and see if she can come back now with a couple of points. Calling for hack weight to remove the yellow rock that's sitting on the top 8 foot. She'd like to remove that and roll over to the other side of the rings. Get the play away from that guard for now. Nice shot. Calling for a 10-second hit, which is just kind of a nice hit weight. On this Oakville ice, you can get away with throwing very light takeouts because the ice is so fast. Hailey indicated first indication hit and roll, second indication hit and stick. I think for now the hit and stick's pretty nice. It keeps the Auld team away from the guard situation where Armstrong could get into trouble. So she's going to hit and just stay there, I think is the call. Manages to hang on there. So it does force Auld into having to hit that rock. When you don't have hammer, you don't want to leave opponent rocks in the house where they can score a multiple end. Just gets a piece of that. And now Hailey will have a couple of options. She could put it back like she's indicating, or she could come around the corner guard. Coming around the corner is a little more aggressive, might bring a 3 into play. Going to the open side, she knows Courtney's going to keep hitting it. She might be able to score a pretty easy 2 this way. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity there.
Should be a really nice spot. Like a 410 does? Yeah, typically when you're going out of the slide.
Nice shot by Chrissy. So that rock is pretty much completely buried. So Hailey's just going to try to run the yellow guard into the one in the house and maybe get rid of both yellow rocks with this shot.
Right off. Girl, close. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, whoa.
It's close. Oh, just misses it.
Good try, Jess.
It's not four, but it's not five. Okay.
Now the guard will be called. And look at how much ice she's taking for this guard. This guard is going to cross center line, so that there's a lot of curl in this Oakville ice, which is usually the case.
A little more, right?
Kayla's rock at the moment.
That's fine. Enjoy it again.
Pretty good shot there. Might be a little tight. It's going to give Hailey another chance to try to double them both out.
Clean. Yep. No, no. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Nice shot, Jess.
Really nice shot there.
11.
Yeah, Chrissy's guard was just a little bit too heavy, maybe a couple of feet too heavy, and that left the opportunity for that double. So that completely changes everything in this end now. So now Courtney will go after that red rock on the back of the rings.
Clean. 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 You're fine.
Good. Do we go for this one? Or do we not have enough real estate here?
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
We have the corner guard. Are we okay with being forced? Scoring 4?
Wait, good.
10-8, yeah, perfect. Good job. I think if we have a corner guard, we try to use it now, right?
Yeah. It's a pretty good guard.
Like here.
Yeah.
I think you have to make sure you're over enough and make sure we're still shot.
Yeah.
We could even just freeze for this also.
Yeah, we could, and then that leaves the blank in play.
She has to make the shot.
Yeah. That leaves the blank in play. This is probably a better chance for your deuce, though.
Yeah, I feel good with my draw weight.
Okay, let's do this.
So this was there.
Looks close. I think that's minimum, but it looks really close. Okay.
So a few options on this shot, and they've discussed all of them. They've come up with
Like we have a corner, we might as well use it.
just coming around the corner guard as she suggested.
Wings, so it's pretty
She could hit that yellow one, hope that Courtney hits and blank the end. That's one option. Makes the perfect come around here. she could score her 2 points that way.
Easy, don't jump it. All easy. Running like it's up. Easy. Running like it's big. To it, Jess. To this. Yes, then. Yes, then. Yep. Hard, Michaela. Hard, Michaela. Yeah, right back to it. Right back. Whoa, whoa.
Again, a little bit of struggle with draw weight there. That was just too much weight.
Michaela, 14.
We'll see what Courtney does here now.
It's just so fast.
Yeah. What kind of weight? I think 11 again.
So if she's choosing to throw an 11, which is kind of a light takeout, remove the red rock. She wants to stick around though. If she doesn't, it does give Armstrong the chance to blank the end. She would love to stick around on this one and force Armstrong to have to take a point.
You're okay. Clean.
And she does. She sticks around. So Hailey will have a draw here to take one.
Same. Good.
Yeah, well, I got 11.
Yeah. 11. No.
Great shots. Good throws. Good force.
These are the types of shots you see you have backing, but you don't play to the backing. You just throw the draw as if you're drawing cold to the forefoot.
Running like it's up. Show her T. Okay, 14-5.
Does she hang on? Looks like she just does, so that will be a point on the board for Team Armstrong to tie up this game after 4 ends, and we will be right back.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? I've always said the 4 key things of real estate are location, layout, quality, and uniqueness. And oh my God, check out this location. We are in Lower Babby Point down in the Humber Valley. And who doesn't want to live here? It's like being in the country, but you live in the core of the city. We have the gorgeous Humber River, parks, bike path. You can walk down this bike path and you'll be at the Old Mill, beautiful place. They have a spa, a nice hotel, restaurant. You can go to the Jane subway station. You want to get downtown. You go up the hill and you're in the Junction, all the funky shops, cafes, one of my favorite areas in the city. And you know what? This home is quality. We have a solid detached brick, beautiful house. We have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a stunning addition off the back with a huge living room. You go upstairs, we have cathedral ceilings in the prime bedroom. It has a wood-burning stove. We have a gorgeous stone fireplace in the living room. Kitchen's done, hardwood floors, crown molding, a sauna in the basement for those winter nights if you want to go in the sauna and get warm. And we have 2 exits in the basement. Tons of potential, apartment, in-law suite, so much. You know what? Uniqueness, you want cool? This house is super cool. On the main floor, we have a Gothic-style stained glass window from a demolished church in Quebec. In the prime bedroom upstairs, a gorgeous 19th century stained glass window shipped imported from Ireland. So cool. We have a ton of skylights, a ton of light. If you want light, this is the place. Also, oh my God, I'm afraid of the best thing. Backyard, private drive, concrete garage, beautiful, serene, idyllic setting, beautiful mature trees, gorgeous garden, so peaceful, so quiet. And you know what? The layout is awesome. 3 bedrooms, great living room, tons of room, tons of space in the basement, gorgeous kitchen. You know what? This home is so unique and so cool. You're going to be blown away by it. So go to stewcells.ca, see all the videos, the pictures, the tour, the floor plans, and give me Stu a call.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Stu Cells Oakville Tankard final game of pool play. Our feature sheet is Courtney Auld against Hailey Armstrong, and we've just completed 4 ends of play, just going into the 5th, and we have a tie game 2 apiece. And Auld will have the hammer here going into the 5th end. Both of these teams currently in their pool are at 1 win and 2 losses. So the loser of this game is definitely out. The winner has a chance to make the top 12. So pretty good setup here right now for the Armstrong team. They don't have hammer. Got one on the button and 2 guards. We're going to see the Auld team try to make a double peel here. Get these 2 red ones out of the way. Just gets the 1, so Hailey's indicating to come in around that that red guard. She might want to consider just putting a guard up here. This is pretty aggressive, and you're bringing the play into the rings, where I think it's going to be easier for the Auld team to maneuver some rocks around and try to get more than 1 point. So might be a bit early to be coming in the rings here. However, her rock that is in the rings is slightly behind the tee line, so that's probably what she's thinking. She'd like to get a better one in there.
Line's good. It's better. 5. Easy. Easy. I want to wait. 8. It's got to come down.
They're calling an 8, which is behind the tee. It's like a back 8,
We're there. We're almost through.
which is not what they want.
13-9.
Again, these players just struggling a little bit with draw weight. So Courtney could try to play the double peel on those two that are in the top of the house, but she's actually playing the run back. Just going to get the top one.
Thank you. I think there's a straight guard. Yeah, I was thinking the straight guard, but I also don't hate the hit. Yeah, I think so. I think this side's up to speed now. Michaela's ready. Easy. It's running good. It's running. Just a three. Got a curl. Yep, curl. Go ahead, Grace. Hard, Grace. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Whoa. Good. Good sweep. 16-1.
So she called a guard. I think it came in just a little deeper than what they wanted. So it's going to give Courtney a chance to double those off. Try to get that red rock off the back of the button. Stay in the rings, and she'll have two yellow rocks in the rings, which is always a danger for the team without hammer. Doesn't quite get it.
Guard that. Is that yellow one? Yeah. Maybe. What's that? I'm good with that. Do you want me to come look? I mean, like, this kind of makes sense, but like, yeah. I don't hate that actually. Now that I'm down here. You can't miss the hole. Like, no. I mean, it's that or you just come around and make them try it again. But if they plant it, then we're really in trouble. Yeah. Like, we don't really like leaving their rock here. And it's really close. Yeah. I mean, this isn't hard. No, we could also just come around and be here, and then we're still there, but it's up to you. I'm not really sure here. Like, we're trying to force. We're sitting two. I feel like this is giving them an out almost. Yeah, we come here, her last shot's going to be a lot harder. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, I'm good with it. I think we know this side now. I can throw, like, even this, like this, that's fine. Yeah, I just don't want to be deep. No. Like, even if I'm even there is really good. I agree. Okay. I actually, I don't mind that. Okay.
So they're a little worried about the two yellow rocks that are sitting in front of the rings. Those rocks belong to the Auld team.
In front of T.
But
Really good.
Armstrong's team are already sitting two.
I think I could throw.
So they're electing to draw around those yellow rocks and try to sit three.
Right?
And I don't mind that at all. I think that's a pretty good
As
call.
long as this is full 12, we're happy. A little more. Yep, line. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Yeah, so with that miss, Courtney's she's gonna now use those staggered guards and try to get around there.
Mal's rock, a little tight.
Line's okay.
Yep. Yep. Straight, hard.
Hard line.
Hard.
Really hard.
Hard. Push. Push. Okay, 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 okay. Stop, stop. Sit. Good.
Well, they were going on that for line,
Wow, I just got
but unfortunately too much weight.
Make sure not to leave it double.
It really seems to cut hard in that spot, even with that weight.
Get buried because you can't leave them that, right? Yeah. Like, but it just has to be half buried. We just can't leave her to be under. Yeah. Yeah, I gave more.
It looks like Armstrong is actually still sitting shot rock there at the back. It's out counting the rock that Chrissy just threw. Well, the ideal spot here is to get this around those guards. I think even top button would be great.
Okay, whoa. Grace, try. Try. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's just really surprising. I'm not in the building, but seeing so many draws being missed on this sheet tonight, and missed by a lot. That was way heavy. We're just passing the opportunities back and forth here.
15-2. Okay.
So we'll see what Courtney can do with this.
Line's good.
Line's okay. Curling a little.
Where?
Yeah, Mel. Mel.
Where? Well, yeah.
Yes.
Hard. Really hard. Hard. Hard now.
Push.
Hard, 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 hard.
Going hard to get this by. Now they want to hope it stops, and it does. That's exactly where both teams were wanting to get that rock. So at this point, Hailey, I believe, is just going to have to freeze onto that and make it hard for Courtney to get two.
You gotta, yeah. Even if you come to here, it's fine. Yeah, I think the same ice if I have the same weight. Right? If I have less weight. Yeah. The same ice. I think you need a 30. There. Hailey? Think so? Okay, just T-line. I'm gonna throw a 30.
Last rock for Hailey Armstrong here in the fifth.
Yes, if it's 4, hard. Hard line. Hard.
Really trying to shrink the scoring area for Courtney Auld here.
Hard, Michaela. Hurl. Hard. Hard.
Courtney's locked in 1 point.
Hard.
that much easier than this.
I think the draw is fine. No?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Huh? You like the tap?
That's a harder shot though if this is wide open. You can even hit that skinny.
I don't
Even draw to it.
I kind of
Wow. I think the
draw is fine, right? Because you have to just get within a couple inches of the forefoot.
and if you're heavy, you can come off of it.
So we were taking here and getting basically into the forefoot. So I think we just go out here.
Okay, you got it.
And I think with this line, the red one's my backing. Just a lovely draw.
So the Auld team has locked in 1 point. They were just trying to figure out how they're going to get in there to get point number 2.
Scenario? Okay.
And they feel like this is the best way to do it. She could possibly play the other side and get a piece of the forefoot over there, but there is a lot of curl on that side. So she feels this is her best chance.
Close, yeah. Hard. Hard, really hard. Hard, you gotta go line. Hard line.
That one's just going to come up a bit short. So it will be just a single point for Team Auld here after end number 5, and we will be back after these messages. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Stu Oakville Tankard. Team Auld up against Team Armstrong. After 5 ends of play, we have a score of 3-2 for Team Auld. Auld had a chance to draw for a second point in the 5th end, came up a little bit short. So we're now into the 6th end of play with Armstrong having the hammer. I think the thing I noticed most about this game is the struggle with draw weight. I think both teams have struggled a lot with trying to find that perfect draw weight. So we'll see if they can make the adjustments for the last 3 ends.
Little less. All you guys. Easy on the line. Yep, you can go. Yep. You can go. It's really nice. Wade's really good. Nope. 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 Atta girl.
There's some nice draw weight right there.
I like this call for sure.
2 really nice rocks in the rings there. As Chrissy says, they're in a little bit of trouble. Now this is the 5 rock rule. It looks like they're playing peels here, but you are allowed to peel your own rocks when they're in the free guard zone.
You're just getting half. You're just getting half.
So they'll just get the front one.
Maybe a hair. Like you slid wide even.
Here we go again. They have to deal with it. Into 3 rocks. Yeah. Yeah. Give her throw.
Just trying to decide where to put this rock. They've got 2 sitting on the forefoot. They're going to have a little discussion here about it, so we'll listen in.
I feel like we're almost just giving them an out by going to the wing, but like
I know.
it's kind
So
of
do I.
It's too soon to go to the wing almost.
Give her throw
And like
short.
she can't. No, I don't like guarding it.
No, I don't
Like,
either.
let
But
her fucking or let her. Let her play the run. But if we come
Yeah, no,
around,
I
if we don't
agree.
have the right angles, if she runs it, it is a run triple. Is the only thing.
yeah,
She
that's
does-
why Michaela doesn't like grouping them all, which I agree. But
Okay. So you like coming deep on the wing then?
yeah,
Okay, back 12.
maybe for now they're gonna play the run. Then
Or do we just like loop it around, like just bite the 12-foot kind of? I just feel like it's too
hate
soon
that
to
either.
almost go to the wing, but if we go to the wing, then at least she's chasing
if
us
we go to
anyways,
wing,
right?
if we go
We
to
have
the
hit
wing,
something.
we go to the wing. We're setting up our deuce.
Yeah.
She runs it, even if they make the run.
If they miss the run, we're
We
gonna
can
have
throw
three
the
in
corner
house now,
guard.
right?
Yeah,
But I think we gotta be behind the tee line though. I don't
I
want
agree.
above.
Yeah. I think we're just saying go to the wing, and then we're even if they make the run double, we're still in pretty good shape for our deuce. So she said above tee? No, behind the tee. Yeah, for sure.
So you heard it. There was a good discussion there, and they've decided that they're going to just go to the other side of the rings on this shot, which I do like. I think just go to the wings. Don't worry about those 2 rocks that are sitting on the forefoot. She might make a run double. That's fine.
I don't think we can touch it.
Your goal really is to get 2 here. 3 is kind of a bonus, especially with those 2 red rocks being so close together. There's probably a double going to be made at some point. So put one over in the wings, see what Courtney does.
Jess, you gotta be back. Pretty good. Hard. Keep going. Can't hurt it.
Trying to get it behind the tee line
Hard. Keep going. Hard.
so that if there's ever a hit and roll, they'll still have lots of room in the house to work with.
I might have been a bit dramatic.
I got a 15-1.
Whoa. Mel.
She might get the red one on the wing there with this shot. She does. Wasn't the call, but that plan B. She's going to go to the wing again. She could guard these rocks. I know that's, she's got the hammer, but it would probably keep Courtney peeling that guard for a while. It'd be too risky for Courtney to come around everything, I think, this early. Calling this one to be short, so it's going to end up to be a corner guard, which is the miss. If you're going to miss that shot, that's not bad.
Okay, 16-4. I said it her hand. I thought she could.
This is a pretty routine double here with these rocks being so close together. But that's okay if you're Armstrong. Let her make the double. You've got that corner guard up now, which is really actually a good miss, so it's going to help you. Doesn't make the double. Leaves Armstrong sitting, shot rock, and punched it a little bit behind that corner guard.
Her hit and roll. I guess that's the same thing. We might as well move it. We are shot. Okay. I still think you have to get rid of it. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Do you like this way? I like this way, I think.
So she's going to go after the yellow rock, and, you know, a really good result if she could get that roll to at least bury half of the shooter behind that corner guard. That would be a really good result.
If you know this path better, we can throw this turn. Probably, okay, that's fine.
If you hit and stick there or just get a slight roll, you'll leave the double. But if you can roll a little bit more over behind, half around that corner, the Auld team will have a bit of a problem.
Rolly bang. Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Off.
Just doesn't want to roll out. You really got to make sure you manage these rocks and throw the right weight. This is going to roll out, which is a shame.
9.
Probably could have thrown a little bit less weight on that shot because keeping the shooter in play is really important. It sets you up for more than 1 point in the end.
Hard. Okay, well, we're just gonna roll that way, but thank you. 10-8.
Good job, guys.
Good throw.
Thanks. Little tight on my first.
You're still just kind of softing the hair at the end on the upweight.
They're in the 4. Yeah. Okay.
They're in the 4, but they're a little bit behind the tee line. Could ignore it and go around your corner guard. They often talk about the 6th end in an 8-end game. It's very important to score. She is down 1 point. A way to score would be just to come around that corner guard, perhaps. I know we're getting a little bit late in the end to do that. This shot, though, will bring in a possible blank opportunity for Armstrong.
10. Still a 10 though. I just like if they weren't like full 4, I guess. Like it was either the freeze or hit and roll and yeah. I guess. No, I was just thinking this was a 6. I'm like, oh, I'd really like it too. Just because like since they were.
I think on this first shot for Courtney, she just wants to hit and stick right there. Doesn't want to roll out. Doesn't really want to roll towards the corner guards because I think the roll will be behind the tee line.
I thought you were on the broom though.
I think if she has this shot on her next one, she'll definitely go for the roll.
Clean it, yeah. Hard. Really hard. Clean.
Clean, you're okay, you're okay.
Clean. Whoa, whoa. You're good.
You're fine.
Good.
And there she has the hit and stick.
Huh? Probably hair firm?
Maybe we should. No.
For 10?
10-5? Yeah. Okay, 10-5. Try to get the roll.
Well, Hailey is going to go for the roll here. That's a tough one because these rolls are no gimmies. As I said, she could just hit and stick right there and hope to get a blank out of this end. The roll will force Courtney into playing a freeze over on that side and could, you know, force Armstrong into only taking 1 point. So
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you're fine, you're fine.
yeah, those rolls they're pretty tough to call and make.
Yeah, I like it.
But now Courtney will go hard for this roll. She's got nothing to lose, really. As long as she gets rid of their opponent rock and then go hard on the roll, and she might have a chance to force Armstrong into having to take one.
Kayla just needs to adjust her internal gauge.
This is like the conversation of the whole world. Like, I don't know.
And really, Armstrong wouldn't probably mind taking 1 point. It would tie the game up after 6. She would hope to force in the 7th and then come home with the hammer.
Clean. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hard. Good.
Looks like they're getting a lot of curl, even with the hit weight, which makes the rolls even harder to get.
I like the blank here. We've had our opportunities to get a deuce, so.
Hailey said she likes the blank here. Some teams might choose to actually hit this on the nose and take 1 point. You won't see that very often, I don't think. She's going to go for the blank.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, clean.
Try for her 2 in the next end.
Good throw.
She's going to get the blank, so it's going to be a blank end here after 6, and we'll be back after this message.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stew Cells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say friggin' gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout, 3/4 inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to stewcells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Welcome back, everyone, to the sixth end of play, Armstrong versus Auld. Sorry, moving into the seventh end. Armstrong managed to blank the 6. So she is currently down one, playing the 7th end. And she has hammer.
It's not in, but I still think we do that.
I like it. I like it.
10.
No. Then I think you throw up a center.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, we can't touch
another
it
center.
yet.
No, but do you like another center? It's just that that's so tight, they can run it buried, right? I like the center. You got it.
The 5 rock rule cannot hit that rock yet. Not until 5 rocks have been thrown can you hit your opposition's rock when it's in the free guard zone. So they're going to put up a guard, a centerline guard, which I think is a very good call. I think you have to do that. You don't want Armstrong to be able to blank this end. So get that centerline guard up there. Get the play going into the middle.
Little further.
Try to either force Armstrong into 1. That would be the goal for Team Auld. And then Auld will have hammer with the tie game coming home.
Just rip the 1? I think so. That's fine. Yeah.
And now the peeling can start. So Armstrong is going to peel that centerline guard. And that's a really good shot in terms of if you are looking to blank the end.
Same thing.
Because now Auld is going to have to just put up centerline guards and hope that Armstrong misses a peel. Pretty sure you won't see Armstrong coming around any of those center guards. You never know, because she could also try to get more than 1 point. But the way the house looks now, I think they will try to peel their way out of this end and go into the last end with hammer.
I thought you were on the broom. I just probably didn't give you enough ice.
Nice peel there.
Thank you, ma'am.
And often you'll see teams that are putting up this guard trying to get a miss out of their opposition. They might move the guard around a little bit. They keep putting it in the same spot. Their opposition, which is the Armstrong team, knows exactly where to put the broom in order to make that peel. So sometimes they'll move the guard around and hope that the peel isn't quite made and maybe the shooter rolls to the center line or something like that, just to change things up a bit.
All you. Good.
By moving the guard around, it might also entice Armstrong to ignore it and go around it, especially if you put up kind of one that's more towards the corner.
Thanks. Good save. Oh, sideways.
Good goes.
Like I mentioned, by the guard always being in the same spot, Hailey knows exactly where to put the broom. Just off center line and throw it hard. It's a pretty easy peel. Shot this one out a little bit. I think I jinxed her.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a miss.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, it's still a nice spot. Yeah.
I think there.
So down to skip rocks now. The guard is very high. It's just over the hog line.
I think just bite top 8
She's going to come around it.
just because it's so high.
But with this, the amount of curl in this ice, it'll probably still be accessible to Armstrong, even if it's perfectly buried around this guard. So we'll see what happens.
I think weight's still about the same, right, though?
Just top 8. Line's good.
Take a look.
Really curling. Just top 8's great. Line's still good.
Take a look.
Curling. You got where? It's got to be to my broom. Just to my broom. Hard. You got to get 8 foot. Whoa, whoa. That's fine. That's fine. Good shot. Good.
It's just top 12, but it is completely buried.
Can you get it out though? Like it is curling. It is dead buried though.
And you have to push it quite a ways.
Yeah, like it's pretty high.
Do you like this?
I think the chase is pretty tough, especially to like get it all the way out. Like if we're gonna chase it, we have to get it out.
So by leaving that rock
Down here or not really?
on the top 12 foot, it's not really what they called, but it actually worked out pretty good. Because if Hailey chases it, like she said, she's gonna have a hard time getting it out of the house.
Buried. But full force.
So she's not gonna bother. She's just gonna draw.
35. Yep. All you, top button. Easy. Easy. Room right now. Room. Room. Where are you? 14-5. Close, Grace. Easy. No. Go ahead, Grace. No. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay, it works.
Well, she does sit for shot rock behind the tee.
It has not slowed down there at all. No.
So I'm not sure if Courtney's just gonna play the cold draw, something around the top 4 foot, or if she's gonna freeze down to that.
Hey, like they were way wide on that, and it just totally came in right away.
I think the freeze is a safer call because you're going to guarantee that that you're going to be able to force Armstrong into having to take a point. If you're just going for the draw and you kind of leave this in a spot where there's a double, you could give up 2. So last shot for Courtney Auld, 7th end.
Starting to curl a little. Mouse rock. Starting to curl. Right to it. Line's good. Right down to it. Right to it, guys. Hard. Really hard. Line's good. Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Right to it. Right. Great shot. Good, good, good. That's fine. Great shot. Good judge.
Really nice shot.
Good shot, Court. Good. Great shot.
That'll do the job. Armstrong will have to take 1 point here. And that ties up the game, but that will leave Auld with the hammer coming home.
I did extend.
All you. Bite the 4. Do you need backing? Okay, I think you're fine for backing. Okay. Just clean it to the backing then. Good, Hailey.
Nice shot from Hailey Armstrong. So that'll be 1 red for Team Armstrong here to tie this game up, and we'll be right back with the 8th end.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? I've always said the 4 key things of real estate are location, layout, quality, and uniqueness. And oh my God, check out this location. We are in Lower Babby Point down in the Humber Valley. And who doesn't want to live here? It's like being in the country, but you live in the core of the city. We have the gorgeous Humber River, parks, bike path. You can walk down this bike path and you'll be at the Old Mill, beautiful place. They have a spa, nice hotel, restaurant. You can go to the Jane subway station. You want to get downtown. You go up the hill and you're in the Junction, all the funky shops, cafes, one of my favorite areas in the city. And you know what? This home is quality. We have a solid detached brick, beautiful house. We have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a stunning addition off the back with a huge living room. You go upstairs, we have cathedral ceilings in the prime bedroom. It has a wood-burning stove. We have a gorgeous stone fireplace in the living room. Kitchen's done, hardwood floors, crown molding. a sauna in the basement for those winter nights if you want to go in the sauna and get warm. And we have 2 exits in the basement. Tons of potential, apartment, in-law suite, so much. You know what? Uniqueness, you want cool? This house is super cool. On the main floor, we have a Gothic-style stained glass window from a demolished church in Quebec. In the prime bedroom upstairs, a gorgeous 19th century stained glass window shipped imported from Ireland. So cool. We have a ton of skylights, a ton of light. If you want light, this is the place. Also, oh my God, I'm afraid of the best thing. Backyard, private drive, concrete garage, beautiful, serene, idyllic setting, beautiful mature trees, gorgeous garden, so peaceful, so quiet. And you know what? The layout is awesome. 3 bedrooms, great living room, tons of room, tons of space in the basement, gorgeous kitchen. You know what? This home is so unique and so cool. You're going to be blown away by it. So go to stewcells.ca, see all the videos, the pictures, the tour, the floor plans, and give me Stu a call.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 8th end at the Stu Cells, Oakville Tankard. We have a tie game here in the 8th end between Armstrong and Auld. Armstrong was forced to take a point in the 7th. So Team Auld has hammer here in the 8th end.
Hailey, do you agree that that's not on the center line? Okay. I think we try it, and if you get the yellow.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
Just through.
So new rule that came out this year, if that is actually touching the center line, you're not allowed to play the tick shot on it. They agree that it's not touching the center line, so they're going to make a play on this rock. Try to move it over to the wing just to open up the center. Really nice shot. Perfect tick shot.
Should have played that on the first shot. Me either.
The Armstrong team are trying to steal this last end. So they're going to keep putting up some center line guards for a while, hoping to get a miss out of the Auld team. And they have a really good rock sitting right now in the rings, pretty much biting the button.
Double peel. Which turn you want to throw?
Okay, let's make this. You got it.
Close, yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep.
That was definitely an option when looking at playing that double peel. If you happen to hit it on the nose, you were going to get rid of the one in the rings. You have left a couple of guards out there, but the one in the rings was pretty good for the Armstrong team. So I think the Auld team's not too upset about getting rid of that rock. Armstrong got another chance here to come around these two guards.
2 feet more, maybe.
We're trying to steal the game.
I think we're all there. All there!
This is when draw weight is really important. You really want to make this one good. You don't want this behind the tee line, or your opponents are going to go up and peel those corner guards, with the rest of the end being pretty routine. Not bad. It's in front of the tee.
I heard you the second time, but I thought.
Sorry.
Just misses the double.
Good try. That's too bad.
Close. A little too cute on the call.
Good try. Super close. It was my sweeping, man. Give me some credit.
So Hailey's going to call another guard. She'd like this one there to be as much separation as possible between the guard that's already out there and the one that they're throwing. So really just a little bit over the hog line, and try to line them up so that there's not a double peel possibility.
Whoa. It's running good, guys. Let it walk over.
So that one just too deep, and those guards that you want just over the hog line are really hard to make.
It's not an ideal.
Tendency is to be a little bit heavy because you're afraid of hogging it.
Yeah. I hate throwing a one because it's like, you're even worse if you don't hog it.
Pretty good shot. She got rid of both of them, pushed one of them into the rings, however. So
You can still guard yours.
right now, Hailey kind of owns the forefoot, both sides of it. She's going to call a timeout. I think they have a coach, so they're going to maybe get some advice on what to do on their next shot. So we'll listen in and see.
Something, but I'm not sure if we want to guard up, like where we go, like right in between, I guess. We guard and just like we can cheat this side a bit, but I just don't want to give her this. That's the only thing. So I think you almost have to go here. But then if she knows it, she might be shot.
Oh yeah, no, we're just healing until I have a
But we can cheat the
shot.
center line, like not show that.
Then what do you think? Peel the guard?
Yeah, I think we still peel the guard into one of them
So the plan is to put up another guard. Because you know that Courtney is going to peel that guard. She's going to peel that guard for the next couple of shots. And then the Armstrong team will probably play some kind of a tap on their last one, depending on what happens here.
Line's good. Yep, then. Curl, Grace. Hard. Whoa. Great shot, Jess. Good spot. Good judge, guys. 16-7. Those are so hard to throw. I know. Like, honestly, I feel like on this ice, like, toughest shot to throw ever.
I know. That's what I said about the one. I'm like, I hate throwing these because, like, you pull the string, it's even more useless.
So Chrissy's trying to peel off the center line guard and try to also pick off the one in the house.
Like the same thing?
Yeah.
She might actually hit the one in the house. No, she just gets the peel.
Right?
Yeah.
Or do we just tap something now? No, because then she. No, I like the same thing. I give you here.
So this is my. Oh, I think it's gonna probably curl regardless. Yeah.
You were probably about here on the room, to be honest.
Okay.
So maybe here?
Yeah.
You think you need a little bit less on the out turn than me, though, right?
a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Well, I took where you threw it.
Okay.
I still think we can manipulate it to come over.
I agree. This is good.
Same spot. Yeah. Okay. 60. 85?
Michaela. Little bit early. 10. Easy. Hold it out if you can. No. Okay, over and off then. Over and off. 6. That's fine. 16-7. 16-7.
It's a pretty good shot.
We don't really care about this rock. It's
Courtney is still going to have to try
like even if you roll to be
to make a double here, some sort. Peel out the front and get one of those red rocks out of the rings.
Yeah. Okay. I think just there for the ice because I'm still floating on my hair. Okay. Peel, I guess. 9 to 8.5. Somewhere in that range.
If she can make this double, it's going to make her life a lot easier on her next shot. She will probably have more of an open shot to win the game. This is a pretty important shot here.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Yep.
It's over curling. She gets the other one. So it works out fine.
Good shot. Double or do we guard it? It's not really good enough.
Want her to draw or throw the double?
Well, I don't think it's good enough.
I mean, by now she's not facing two in the rings and a guard. She's now just going to be facing one and a guard, or just what they're discussing, that I might put another rock in the house.
She's had draw.
There's no wrong call here. It's more like what you think your opposition will be most uncomfortable throwing.
A little bit of
That was really
separation.
easy. That's the only thing.
Yeah. She's
I
gonna
just
have
feel like it's
something,
not good
so-
enough. Like it's really just in the forefoot, right?
Yeah, she's gonna have something. So I think it's
What if
whether we
we just
want her
tapped
to.
it? What if we just tapped it a little bit like this?
I mean, she still is playing the straw.
You do?
If we just split a little bit.
I just don't know if it's good enough. Yeah, I know.
When Hailey says she doesn't know if it's good enough, they're talking about guarding it, but she feels
And tap it
that that
at least
leaves a lot of the rings still open for Courtney to draw to.
like here and here. She has to throw the double with some weight to squeeze our red out to not have hers roll out, right? So even if we move this like just like that much, she still has to hit it on a third to get the double out, right?
Sorry, catch me up.
I think we just move. We do nose this. We just move it like literally like this. Like they're only gonna have this much separation.
Okay, that's fine.
If she hits it to make the double,
Yeah.
like she has to hit it pretty thin
Yeah, you're right.
to get rid of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually better than trying to separate them.
Which way do we like better? This one's just over curling. I don't really know.
We know this better, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe.
And you're trying to throw
Like just T line.
back.
Just T line weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back button.
Just to make it at least go to here.
Okay.
So Hailey's thought process is to just bump it a couple of inches, force her to play the double, and if it's a pretty thin double, she might roll out after she makes the double, and it would be another extra end, or she might jam it. So
So I don't know, like, so even if I'm a hair light, like frozen on it too, like that's fine. So I'm only trying to throw T line. So 6 feet more than my last one.
So last shot for Hailey Armstrong, 8th end of this tied game.
Easy line, easy line, easy line.
Top
easy line. Easy line.
Okay, yeah then. Where are you? Okay, yes. Grace. No, Michaela's fine.
Yep. Separation. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Rolled off. That's fine. That's actually
Not bad. That's a really hard double.
It's actually really good.
It's a good shot in a way that neither one of those rocks can be hit
15.
and get shot rock out of it for Team Auld. They can't get shot if they hit either one of those. There's really no double or she rolls out. So she's just got to draw. She's got the full 4 foot to draw to here. Normally you wouldn't want to leave your opponent just an open draw to the 4 foot. However,
So, I mean, you can take a little more.
a lot of the players have struggled with draw weight in this game, so
It's still that 15.
15.
it's a matter of a lot of curl. This is actually, when you look at it, it doesn't look that easy because it's there's so much curl in the ice that you have to take enough ice to get past those two that are sitting on the center line. So important shot here for the third, calling the line, the sweepers judging the weight, and the skip trying to throw it somewhere close.
Line's good. Line's really good. Starting to curl, yeah.
Take a look.
Yep. Yeah. Really hard.
It's really going to start to curl here.
Okay.
Looks like there's not enough weight. So a steal of 2 for Armstrong, and Armstrong will win this game. The Auld team will be out of the competition. Not sure if Armstrong moves on or not.
Good try.
check Curling Zone for scores, and you can see who's going to make the playoffs. Happy to be here tonight. My name is Mary Chilvers, and please tune in later on tonight. There's more games online and, of course, all day tomorrow. So until then, everyone have a great evening.